dumpling, soup dumpling.
$14.
We are in Singapore. The world-famous city-state, known for its futuristic skyline and landmarks, but also for its incredible street food legacy. Numerous hawker centers around the city offer some iconic local street food. We are starting in Newton Food Center, then going to Maxwell Food Center and finishing at famous Lau Pa Sat, the oldest food center in Singapore. And you have just enough time to try Kaya Toast, the local favorite breakfast. So, let's begin. We are at the Newton Food Center, and this is one of the multiple food centers, food courts around Singapore, famous for its hawkers, for the various street food, and this is practically a food lover's paradise. All these hawkers here, all these street food, different smells, different tastes. This is an amazing place to be and to experience. Incredible smelling oyster omelette just behind me. Even vegans like Bill Gates came here to enjoy some local satay. We decided to start our food journey here at this satay stall, and here is where also Bill Gates ate. Even though he's vegan, he couldn't resist the satay, as they're telling me from this shop. And we got 5 chicken satays and 5 pork ones together with this sauce. So let's begin. These satay skewers are small in size, but some people claim that size doesn't matter. Let's start with the chicken one. Nice, juicy, beautiful texture, very tasty. There are different herbs, different spices. It's also spicy a little bit, but really, really amazing taste. Let's dip it in this sauce. Very thick sauce. Let's see how it tastes. Very thick and delicious sauce. This is peanut-based sauce, quite tasty, very original. I never tried anything like this before. And let's try it with a pork skewer now.
7 minutes now.
Very tasty pork skewer. The texture is not that different than the chicken one. This is quite interesting, and even the taste is not that different. And then this sauce, I think it adds a little bit more spiciness as well. But otherwise, very, very delicious food. The pork one is definitely not as soft as chicken one, but still very soft, easy to eat, juicy, nice and tasty. Next thing, our local delicacies, the oyster omelette and the carrot cake. But this place is so busy, they have so many orders, so many takeaways. We made our order and we need to wait 30 minutes for it to get ready. Until then, we're gonna go around and try some other foods and then come back for this tasty omelette here. Next food on our menu are dumplings, and we made our order. We got some soup dumplings and we got some pan-fried dumplings, and we can't wait to try them. Great food in this place is guaranteed, but also waiting time is guaranteed as well. The dumplings guy is quite busy. He's working alone and he's running around taking the orders. So hopefully soon enough we're going to enjoy these dumplings.
Soup dumpling, soup dumpling.
Our dumplings are finally here, and they look and they smell incredible. We also got several different sauces. They're all soy sauce based, And then of course these delicious looking soup dumplings. They're stuffed with pork. We also got pan-fried dumplings. They're also stuffed with pork. Enough talk, let's dig in. Beautiful shape, nice and soft. Let's go. These are not called soup dumplings for nothing. Actually inside there's a beautiful soup. They're so tasty. A little bit of pork meat as well. Really, really amazing food. I cannot show you the cross section of this dumpling because it's liquid inside, but once you bite into it, that explosion of soup and flavors, it's truly, truly amazing. Let's try one with the ginger soy sauce. Ginger soy sauce has that sour taste. It really changes the taste, but if you ask me, even on its own, these dumplings are truly incredible. Different shape, different style, pan-fried dumpling. Let's go. Finely minced meat inside, then some spring onions, and all is so juicy and tasty. Cheers. Golden brown at the bottom and then nice and soft in the middle. Crunchy and soft and very tasty. Let's try it with this chili sauce. Sauce or no sauce, both of these dumplings are amazing, and even these pan-fried ones are so juicy, full of this tasty juice and that meat and also scallions. Cheers. This buzzer rang just a couple of seconds ago. This means that our omelets are ready. Let's go.
It takes so long to come. I thought you missed me. Go out easy video, is it?
Thank you. Our omelets are here, and on the left we have the famous local carrot cake, and we ordered this one without prawns. And on the right side is the famous oyster omelet. They're accompanied by these sauces. We got our chopsticks and we are ready to start. The eggs are quite oily and there are some nice looking oysters on top. The eggs have that crunchy skin on top and the oysters are butter soft. You don't need to chew them, they just melt inside your mouth. Very interesting, very delicious omelette. Let's try it now with this sauce. The sauce is quite nice, also a bit spicy, but acidic as well. But the whole experience, the texture of these eggs and the oyster, truly incredible. Cheers. Plenty of eggs, then this daikon, the radish, then also some scallions on top. A perfect omelette. Again, these eggs with that crunchy skin, then the daikon, nice and soft, and then these fresh scallions. Each bite is really, really tasty. Very simple but very tasty food. Omelets made with rice flour, fish sauce, and then depending on the end product, oyster or radish or prawns, whatever you decide, but quite tasty. And also you can get it in 3 different sizes, small, medium and large, and we went with a medium size which is quite big on its own. Cheers. Next thing we wanted to try is otak. Otak, this is a fish cake prepared in a banana leaf. It is wrapped in this banana leaf and then grilled, and we got it from that Bill Gates satay place. Very satisfying, very nice texture, the taste as well, but then also quite spicy. As the time passes, you feel that spiciness inside your throat. Very nice fish cake, but only for the people who love spicy things. Cheers. What an amazing start in Singapore, and I'm already asking myself, can street food get any better than this? Well, we are going to continue tomorrow and find the answer to this question. Cheers. It is rainy morning in Singapore, which is not unexpected, and we are in Singapore's Chinatown. This beautiful part of the city is adorned with many old buildings, and we are off to Maxwell Food Center, which will be our second food center here in Singapore. Behind me is the Maxwell Food Center, and this is one of the oldest food centers here in Singapore. It started as a wet market in the 1920s, but then in 1987 it was turned into this hawker street food court, and it has this very specific design with food vendors on both sides and then tables in the middle. But let's go inside and check it out. The place is hectic, very busy, full of people, and usually you need to queue up for your food here. Hainanese chicken rice, and of course plenty of chicken hanging in that window. A lot of cooking and a lot of wok action in these hawker stalls behind me. Also, the queues are noticeable. You definitely need to wait for your food here. There are several food halls here in Maxwell Center, and the second one is a bit wider, so there's more space here for you to sit and enjoy food. Hainanese chicken rice is an obvious choice here. There are many vendors selling this exact same food, the staple food of Singapore. And what I like here is that you can also help yourself both with cutlery and the sauces. Roasted chicken rice, medium, and one Hainanese chicken, medium also. Steaming hot rice comes onto the plate first, and then the chicken gets cut. Also, it is followed by a cup of this delicious hot soup.
$14.
Thank you. And now this is the whole tray assembled. Let's get the cutlery and the sauces, and let's go to the table. So we got roasted chicken rice, and we also got the standard Hainanese chicken rice. The chicken is poached, only the roasted one obviously has this nice skin on top. It's served on a bowl of rice with a couple of slices of cucumber. There are also some additional sauces, and also there's a bowl of this tasty soup that you sip in between bites. Let's begin. I will actually start with the soup first. Oh, very tasty, nice, hot and soothing soup. Very strong taste of chicken, also a bit salty. But let's now start with Hainanese chicken. I will add some ginger sauce on top, and let's go. The chicken is so soft, very tasty, very juicy. And also that ginger sauce has very strong taste. It improves everything. But let's try it now with the chili sauce. This chili sauce has very strong taste. It's quite hot, quite spicy. But let's chase it away with a little bit of soup. Oh, very nice and soothing, definitely. Roast chicken is extremely tender to the touch, but let's go. The rice is quite flavorful, very tasty, quite soft, and the meat as well, soft, juicy. But this skin is not crunchy, it's completely opposite. It's kind of elastic, but then it has really nice texture and also very tasty. Cheers. Just be careful when you eat this chicken, there are still bones inside. I almost broke my tooth, but let's finish it with this ultimate combo: cucumber, chicken and rice. And a sip of soup for the end. Cheers. My wife has spotted some more interesting foods here at the Maxwell Food Center, so of course we have to check it out. The third food hall is probably the best because it's open from this side, so it's quite drafty and it's really pleasant to sit here and enjoy our food. Behind me is a shop selling roast duck, roast chicken, nice and crunchy pork belly. No wonder they have the biggest queue. Let's queue up for some Chinatown popia rolls. These are very interesting rolls, and they're made with some poached lettuce, then some bean sprouts, then some steamed or poached daikon and carrot, some rice and some eggs. I asked for a non-spicy one, so let's go. A mix of fresh, fried and poached all in one. The lettuce give it freshness, peanut has that amazing taste. Everything else inside is quite tasty. The only thing is that I think it's a little bit too sweet for my taste, but other than that, quite tasty bite. Cheers. Very tasty quick stop at the Maxwell Food Center. This was another great experience. I really enjoyed that Hainanese chicken. These rolls were also nice experience. But now we need to continue to our next place. Cheers. And behind me is the oldest food center in Singapore, Lau Pa Sat. Let's check it out. Lau Pa Sat, 100 years old, the oldest hawker food center in Singapore with this beautiful and timeless design. From the food centers that we visited, this is the most spacious one. The tables, I think, are the most comfortable. Also, there's a huge choice of foods and it's really hard to decide what to eat. Beautiful looking and freshly baked cakes right behind me. We decided to go for a more recent food invention, and this is rice scrambled egg with some meats on top. And once you make your order, this guy makes everything fresh. He puts the rice into the bowls and then he starts with making the omelettes, hot wok. He pours the mixture, he adds some scallions, and in a couple of seconds this is done. Then he has some freshly fried chicken cutlet that he cuts, and I can hear how crunchy this is. Everything smells and looks so delicious. And our food is ready and served. So let's begin. Beautiful looking and steaming hot. This is what I call proper food. The chicken is absolutely delicious. That crunchy skin, this is a chicken Milanese style of chicken cutlet. Then the rice, then this omelette. There are also some soy sauce and other sauces added to this as well. Absolutely delicious. I'm really enjoying this, but now we also need to find some more foods here to try. We got some freshly made juices and we are ready to continue. Cheers. The next thing I had to go for are these dim sum style Hong Kong rice rolls, and these noodles are made fresh here on the spot. There's a lot of steam going behind this work area, and this old lady is making everything by herself. She's very quick, and then she's using this rice flour but now in a liquid form, which actually catches onto this cloth, and then it's covered with these covers and it's steamed, it's boiled, and now they're ready. She scrapes it off the cloth and then she rolls them, cuts them, and they're ready for serving. They come in several different shapes. They come as empty, then with barbecued pork, then with prawns and with scallops. I went with the empty one and the one with the pork. So let's begin. Wobbly and tasty looking rice noodle rolls. They have such a beautiful texture, they're so pleasant to eat. This sauce is a little bit spicy, just a little, then these sesame seeds, but let's try it with this proper chili sauce now. Now this is a proper spicy, I can feel it here, but anyway, very delicious, very nice texture of these noodles, very pleasant to eat. The next are these pork infused rice noodle rolls. The same beautiful texture, very tasty, but now with this nicely minced, very tasty pork as well. I dipped it in the chili sauce. Let's go. Very tasty, very satisfying food, but I kind of more appreciated those empty ones. You can really enjoy these noodles on their own. Cheers. I don't know exactly from where, but my son brought these fried dumplings from somewhere, and these are fried yam dumplings. This one with the floss is with pork, and then this one here is stuffed with peanuts and has some sesame seeds outside. Let's start with the pork one. This here is absolutely delicious. The stuffing inside is incredible. There's this pork meat, there's some very fine stuffing. You can feel all these herbs and spices that are typical for Southeast Asia. Amazing bite. Let's try now the one stuffed with peanuts. This one has completely different texture. This one is very chewy. This is more of a dessert than a savory dish. And then the peanut, you can feel it in the skin and the inside as well. But again, very delicious, completely different, but another very, very tasty dumpling. Cheers. The place is getting even more hectic, even busier by the minute, and we really enjoy the food so far, but we're almost full, so I think the next food definitely will be something sweet. So we need to find some nice dessert here. This place doesn't stop either with baking and preparing all these sweets and cakes or with serving the customers. There's a queue here, but we're gonna go on the other side, get some egg tarts and some small cakes, and then of course I'll come back here for these dolphins. They managed in Singapore to cross the donut and muffin, and they got these dolphins. If they added just L, it would be dolphin. They look very tasty, these dolphins, and I will get several different types. I'm back at the table, and I will definitely try this chocolate explosion dolphin. This is much more of a muffin than a donut, so this is a quite tasty, moist, juicy muffin stuffed with this dark chocolate. Very, very tasty dessert. Let's go next with this copy of pastel de nata, of Portuguese egg tart. This egg tart already cracked, but this one is also infused with some chocolate. Let's go. Very tasty and refreshing. It may look like pastel de nata, but it's not. Inside this is a vanilla pudding, then a bit of chocolate, and then this egg is just here on top. Nonetheless, very, very nice dessert. Great experience, great food, great ambience here at the Lau Pa Sat, the oldest food hawker center in Singapore, and we really enjoyed it. Completely full and completely satisfied with the food. We continue tomorrow with some more of the local foods as well. So, see you then. We are on the Killiney Road in Singapore, and behind me is a place called Killiney Kopitiam. And this will be our breakfast destination. We came here especially to try the locally famous kaya toast. Let's go. We couldn't leave Singapore without trying kaya toast. and also enjoying the proper breakfast in Singapore. And that's why we are at this place which offers a true local experience. Once you are here and once you need to order your food, it's important to remember the number of your table. This is important to tell the cashier once you make your order, and also try remembering the numbers marking the drinks on the menu. There's a small menu with food near the cashier, so that makes it easier for you, but still knowing a couple of numbers or exactly what you want really helps to get your order go quickly. You pay and then you go to your table and you wait for your order to come. Our food came quite quickly and we ordered 2 French loaf sandwiches. We ordered French toast and I ordered for myself the famous kaya toast with a kaya jam and butter, and also 2 soft-boiled eggs. So let's dig in. These truly are soft-boiled eggs, but let's go with the kaya toast on its own first. Kaya, the coconut jam, is quite tasty, and it's not sweet. I expect it to be sweet. The bread is nicely toasted, the butter is a little bit salty, but overall very nice taste and very nice toast. Let's go now with a full experience, kaya toast and then this soft-boiled egg. This soft-boiled egg really comes on top, and this is very interesting mix of flavors because there's a little bit of sweet, a little bit of savory, but overall quite tasty. Very nice looking bread used for this French loaf, so let's try. The bread is absolutely beautiful. This is a proper European style bread, and also the spread inside, you're not sure is this savory or sweet, it's mixed. There's salty butter and then there's something, I suppose it's kaya spread again, but anyway, the bread is really tasty. There's a piece of French toast left for me to try as well. A bit on the dry side, I think this requires more eggs and more milk, but otherwise not bad. Really enjoyed visiting this famous city-state of Singapore with insane street food. So many options, so many delicious foods under several different huge roofs, so to say, and finishing it off with this local breakfast as well. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next time, all the best.